Hi, everyone. Welcome to math. As you know, we are on topic 13 and we're learning about shapes. Today, we're going to learn about polygons and angles. I can describe plane shapes by how they look. So we're going to be observing. Let's start with our solve and share. Look at the three plane shapes. How are they alike? How are they different? It wants us to measure the sides, but unfortunately, we can't do that right now. So a polygon, I'm sorry, not a polygon, a plane shape, guys, is not three-dimensional, okay? It's flat. So let's talk about how are they all alike? Let me use a text box. The shapes are all alike because, so let's take a look. Let's start by counting the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all have 4 sides. The shapes are different. How are they different? What do you notice? Well, we notice that I notice on the third shape, the top is smaller than the bottom. And in the first shape, it's like sideways, right? And it looks like a rhombus sideways. So let's say the shapes are different because I'm gonna say, what's the best way to put this in words? This is why I need you guys with me. The shapes are different because they have different angles. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do our visual learning.
Look at these shapes. A closed plane shape with 3 or more sides is called a polygon.
You know the names of these polygons.
Name each polygon shown. The polygons are a triangle, square, pentagon, and hexagon. These shapes are not polygons. Polygons are not open shapes. Polygons do not have curved sides. A circle is not a polygon. Why is the shape on the left not a polygon? Why is the shape on the right not a polygon? The shape on the left is not a polygon because it is not a closed shape. The shape on the right is not a polygon because one side is curved. Polygons have angles. They have the same number of angles as sides and vertices. A triangle has 3 angles. A right angle forms a square corner. A square has 4 right angles. What other polygon always has 4 right angles?
Select your answer.
A rectangle always has 4 right angles. The pentagon below has 3 right angles. Now you know how to describe plane shapes by how they look.
All right, everyone. So that was a great introduction into the plane shapes. And you got to see the angles. So now let's put it to practice. And we're also going to be practicing on Zoom as well. All right, let's start with number 1. So it says write the number of angles and the name of the shape. Okay. So let's count these angles here. It's so small, it's really hard to do. I can barely do it like this. 1, can't draw it. 2, 3. 3 angles. Now I have to erase it to even see what it is. Sheesh. Now, what is this shape? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So that's called a what? Polygon. Polygon. Okay, let's look at number 2. Okay, we're going to count the angles. So there's 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 at the tip. So that's 3 angles. Now I always have to erase this little drawing here because it messes me up for counting with you guys. All right, now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh my goodness, Mrs. Stevens, I wrote polygon. I meant to write pentagon. These are both pentagon. Sorry about that. I always mess up when it comes to the math video. I think it's because it's the last video I make and I'm starting to get tired. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, let's count the angles. Can we do it one here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and that's a hexagon. Okay, so the pentagon, this is what the pentagons look like. Hexagon. Okay, let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3. And that shape is called a triangle. Now remember, a polygon has to have 3 angles or more. And it has to be a closed shape. All right, write the number of angles and then the name of the shape. Okay, now, these shapes, I don't know the name of all these shapes. Okay, well, we can count the angles. Here we go. For this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4, but that's not a square. It's not a triangle. Let's just call it a polygon. It's closed. Okay, let's look at this one. Let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, oh my goodness, 5. And that is a polygon. It's closed. Let's look at the next one. 1, 2, 3. That's another polygon. Okay, I've had enough of that. That's annoying. The shit didn't explain it the way I think it should have. Okay, how about if I put on a YouTube video about polygons, just so that we can even learn it more, because it's hardly much of an introduction that they give us. Okay, let's do the polygon song. No, we're not going to do that one. Oh, let's do this one, because look, there's the shape we just saw, that pink one. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to watch. Oh, and look, there's even what is a polygon. All right, well, we'll start with this one.
Polygons. A polygon is formed by a closed polygonal line and the space inside it. To understand what that means, watch this straight line become a polygonal line as it forms several sides which eventually close. And what do you see? A polygon. Easy, right? A polygon is made of several elements. The side is each one of the segments that form the polygon. The vertex is the point where two sides meet, a corner, and the angle is the space formed between two sides that meet at a point. There are many kinds of polygon, so we classify them in different ways. The first classification we can make is if they are regular or irregular polygons. A polygon is regular if all its sides and angles measure the same as each other. In these images you can see all the polygons are regular, the sides and the angles are the same. On the other hand, these polygons are irregular because their sides and angles are not equal. Another way to classify polygons is by the number of sides they have. Polygons with 3 sides are called triangles. Those with 4 sides are called quadrilaterals. And with 5 sides, they're called pentagons. With 6 sides, hexagons, and so on. There are many more. Now, let's find the polygons in these pictures. Look carefully. Can you see any polygons? Good. As you can see, the pyramid, the boat's sails, these buildings, and the panels of this hive where bees make their sweet honey are all polygons. So, let's remember the important things about polygons. A polygon is formed by a closed polygonal line and the space inside it. A polygon has several elements: sides, corners or vertices, and angles. A polygon is regular if all its sides are the same length and all its angles are equal. And a polygon is irregular if the sides or angles are not equal. Polygons can be classified by the number of sides they have. If they have 3 sides, they're triangles. If they have 4 sides, they're quadrilaterals. If they have 5 sides, they're pentagons. And if they have 6 sides, they're hexagons. So, now we know about polygons. Interesting, don't you think? Goodbye for now, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning.
All right, everyone. That was very helpful. So those shapes all on that independent practice were just those irregular polygons. There was no name for those shapes, but just remember, if it's closed and it has 3 sides or more, it's a polygon. If it's not closed, it's not a polygon. And we're going to continue working on that. I would like you to make sure that you get on Imagine Math and try to come on Zoom, because that's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to be working on polygons. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.